Can you imagine this is our last episode in 2025?
I'm so sad.
Yeah. But we're definitely going to be back in the next semester.
Yes, we definitely are.
Yep.
We are. It's been really great, Ghana, working with you.
Yeah, it's been really great, launching all these 9 episodes at this moment. It's been a lot of guests, a lot of gregreat information.
Since what? Since like March?
Yeah, I think we launched our first episode back in March.
9 months already? Oh my God. My goodness. I can't believe that.
Yeah. So today is a really special episode for us because we have one of the most special guests ever. This is our marketing and public relations department team who are here with us today.
Woo!
Yeah.
Usually you don't see them here, but they're always with us in the set, and they're here. They've been here from the very start of the first episode that we ever launched back in March of 2025. So today we have kind of like a very DIY kind of Christmassy thing, because we're gonna be making, as you can see, we have a lot of stuff on our tables, but we'll be making like a Christmassy paper garland. I saw this trend on TikTok back like months ago, and I was kind of debating that I should do it for my room personally, but I was like,
it's a great idea.
Yeah, but I was like, why wouldn't we just for our last episode this year, share more about ourselves as a person, because we're all people here, and just do something nice for our houses for this Christmas season.
Oh, we're excited. And we're excited for our guests as well. So Dan, yay Dan! And Dre as well. Yay Dre! And as well Lilith, Alexander, and of course our Director of Marketing, Daniel Garza. Thank you as well for all your support. We're here because of Daniel as well. Yay! So before we jump into the activity, if it's okay, Ghana. So I actually brought a little gift for everyone here in our marketing team.
What
and so
gift?
Yes, I did. Okay. And so it's gonna be like one of those talk shows, right, where we tell you to like look under your seat, right? At this time, for all of everyone here in the table, look under the table. And for our marketing team, you know where I left your gift. Go get your gift, okay? And I want you to show our viewers the little gift I brought all of you. Oh, whoa.
It is going to be a DIY kind of episode.
Is it a degree?
Oh, yes. I love that. Yes. Make sure when you take out the item, show us.
It's just very Christmassy, too.
You got a paddle ball? I got a paddle ball. Whoa.
The coolest thing ever.
Wow.
Show the camera. You have to open it, though. You have to. Yeah. So a little power ball. So whenever you need a little break, right? There we go. And then, of course, you have a little gathering. You have a Jenga to play with as well with your friends. There you go. Go, Jan.
I got a cup. Whoa,
yes.
cup.
And there's a mug. There's a mug.
Oh, it says positivity and kindness.
Check out the paws. Take a pause.
This is so cute.
Yes.
Now, if I ever have my hot chocolate this cold season, I'm going to drink.
There you go. What does yours say, Dad?
Less Monday, more coffee. Less Monday, more coffee.
This is so you vibe.
A little gift for me to say thank you for everything that you do. And you're
Thank
great
you.
team. And I love working with
Thank
all
you.
of you. You're welcome. Yes.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor.
Like, use this
You're
when I get home.
You're welcome. Oh, yeah. And I do have my mug as well. This says positivity and kindness in my office.
Yay.
And I also do have the same little games I gave you. But these are games that I grew up with. And I wanted to share those as well with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so this holiday season, on January 30th, my family and I, we're going to go for a little trip. So definitely excited to share with them and play together too.
Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah.
Okay.
That is
go.
The question is, does everybody knows how to make a garland?
Do we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think once we see someone do it, I think everybody's going to pick
Maybe
one
you
up.
should demonstrate.
Yeah.
So basically, we're just going to do like this kind of thing out of garland, and you guys have like a staplers and the glue.
I think I need to prepare the glue. Oh, I don't.
So this is a pretty fast way on how you can staple them together.
I think
do
we
it
are.
like this. But overall, you know, when we're talking about Christmas and kind of the Christmas traditions that you guys have with your families, I would just want for us to share maybe a couple things of what you're excited to do this Christmas, or maybe the usual thing that you do with your family maybe every year. And Professor Arturi, if you would like to start.
Well, thank you. I'm excited. So usually in my household, growing up, we would open gifts on the 24th of December, and then my mom would make tamales. And on the 25th, we would go to the movies, and whatever movie is being released on that day, we would go watch it. So after, of course, years after I moved out or I got married, my husband and I still continue that tradition. So on December 25th, we go to the movies and, you know, just hang out, and yeah, that's what we end up doing. Oh yeah, Dre, take it away. What do you do? The holidays.
So for the holidays, I'm not local from here, so I'll be going back to my hometown called Fresno. What me and my family would always do, we would, you know, make food, get together, and actually just a lot of times I would record our little Christmas sessions. I've been doing that for the past 2 years. I haven't made anything out of it, but now I might make something out of it.
Ooh.
But we would, you know, just sit around the campfire, just reflect, and as well as I think we also watch movies. I don't know if Marvel was making a lot of movies back in December or it was Star Wars, one of those two. But we would always go to the movies right after. If not that, then we would watch Harry Potter.
Yeah.
The entire trilogy of Harry Potter. And then, yeah, all the way to New Year's.
So I'm going to put it out there and just have a question for all of you. Maybe it's just me, I'm not sure. But has anybody ever gone to the movie theater and like you took food from outside?
All the time. All the time. All the time.
Yep. McDonald's is my go-to when I go to the theater with friends. What do you usually bring?
I bring tamales on December 25th at the movie theater. I have tamales like in my bag.
Don't you have a special bag?
I have my bag, and if I have my tamales in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think everybody does that.
I think we brought Costco one time. And then another time we brought Jollibee to the movie theaters. I don't know what movie it was, but we had like chicken and spaghetti and gravy. we smelled up the whole theater, but no, we took care of ourselves.
But you had fun. This is
Yes.
the goal.
That's the important thing. You had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. And for you, Dan?
So growing up, my brother and I used to play with the neighborhood kids football outside, and if it was raining, that'd be special, and we kind of pretend we were playing in an NFL game out on the street. So we grew up doing that. More recently, we've traveled during Christmas break. And a couple of years ago, we drove from Boston all the way down to Washington, D.C., stopping along the way like in New York, Baltimore, Philadelphia. So I like to travel.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I think this is one of my dreams, to go to New York during Christmas and winter overall. Because I always see this like cool pictures people are posting on Instagram or like TikTok videos when they're like doing a hop to different coffee shops, and overall how everything is decorated is just like,
Looks pretty.
yeah,
It looks pretty.
yeah. Well, so for my family, we are a family of workaholics. We just work all the time. We have our rest days very rarely. So I would say that Christmas and the New Year's, the whole couple weeks are very special to us, because this is the only time when we basically can kind of come together as a family and do something nice. Usually we go to Lake Tahoe, because this is something that I really love about California, is that here is pretty much like a warmer kind of climate. And then you can drive for 5 hours and it's gonna be cold, because I don't really love to live in like the cold places, even though I'm from Ukraine and I was like super cold in there. But yeah, I think it's just something that I appreciate about California, that you can just like choose where you want to be at what time.
Ooh.
Chili.
All right. And so is there like any pastries or dishes that you for sure are planning to make at home during the winter break?
Well, it goes without saying tamales.
Tamales?
Yeah.
Ooh. Jay, Ghana?
So something that I really love to do, it's my kind of little tradition back from Ukraine. We have this kind of cold crab salad which I really love to do. And I just make it myself every time before Christmas, before the New Year's, and before my birthday, because my birthday is like 2 days apart from Christmas. So I'm the person who gets present.
Oh, God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a person who only gets one present since I was born. But this is
happy early birthday.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to do that talent once again, because it's just like a festive kind of dish for me. How about you, Professor?
Well, I would definitely say that as far as a dish, no, I don't make the dish, I'll say that. I'm not the best cook. But luckily Costco, shout out to Costco. They have the tamales ready to go. But as far as a pastry, I like the cinnamon rolls. I like getting them, from the grocery store and then making them, and that's like my thing for sure. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and I feel like it's also like a cozy meal. Yes, it's warm and you can.
Oh yeah, with some hot chocolate, you can't go wrong. Oh yeah,
Abuelitas.
Chocolate abuelita. Mm-hmm. Yes, hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. And for you, Dre?
I can't really recall with food because since I live alone, I don't really like splurge out on food. So whenever I get home, I just eat whatever they have, and then I just gorge out. So, man, I have to really.
Ooh, maybe like if there's like a restaurant, you like to get food on the go.
Well, you can't go wrong with the Costco chicken bacon hot dog below $10. You can also get the cookie also below $10 with a drink. Cost benefit for college students, so that's a little tidbit.
Yeah,
that will always be below $10.
Oh yeah,
it's just going to Costco at the right time before they close.
Any games though that you do play around the winter break? Any games like video games or board games?
Me and my brother would play, since we both have like our PCs, we would play our games together since we haven't seen each other for a long time. So a lot of like cooperative games.
Yeah.
I guess one, it's like a board game. It's called Catan. So there's like a digital version of the game we would play online over each other. So if anyone hasn't played what the game is, you're supposed to build settlements and like roads and like take resources from each other. Oh. So that's what we would do. We would play other board games like Monopoly. And we would have like long hours, like it would be up like 2 a.m. trying to beat Monopoly, and then we'll be like, oh, we'll save the game for next time, and then we end up like packing it up and we don't ever touch it again. But yeah, just seeing my family and playing those board games is pretty nice. It's been a long while since we've done it, since everybody's so busy now.
Yeah. Are you Ghana? Any games?
I think my family is really big into Uno. Because it's like we fight a lot when we play that game, but it's like just a fun because it's a pretty quick game. You don't need to spend a lot of time doing it. True. But still, I feel like we're kind of coming in together and doing it, so it's definitely a good one for us.
That's good.
Yeah.
Dan?
Loteria.
Oh.
For those that don't know, Loteria is kind of like bingo, Mexican version, or aggravation, the board game.
Never heard of it.
It's where you play with the marbles and you go around the board. And when you land on another marble, you send them home.
Oh.
So you get aggravation.
Okay.
Do you get a prize if you win?
No.
Okay.
Bragging rights.
Bragging
rights.
Ooh, well, for me, not really like a board game, but my sisters and I, especially in December when we do get together, we have a thing with puzzles. We're very competitive, and so we will give ourselves about 72 hours. We'll each take on the same actual puzzle, but we'll work on it in different locations, and then we'll track progress. So whoever ends up completing the actual puzzle, usually we have to buy.
Wait, so would you have a group chat and then sending progress of each other, or just oh wow,
Ooh.
that's pretty nuts.
How many pieces do you usually do?
We get very competitive. So the most we've done was 1,000.
Oh man!
And 72 hours. And my mom, she just loves seeing it. She'll monitor okay, they're not working on hours they're not supposed to, because we get really competitive. We'll set a schedule this is the time we're gonna work on it.
Oh wow! Yeah. So there's this dedicated clocking in time to work on the puzzle, and then the clock out time.
And if you were the winner, then usually, you have to buy the winner something, either dinner, something. Yeah. So that's what we usually do, a little tradition. So I'm excited to do that. This year I was able to buy the puzzle, so.
The theme for the puzzle.
Yes.
That's really fun.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. And is there anything that you're looking forward to accomplish, or maybe, I don't know, just some things that you're thinking you would like to
During the break?
During the break or for the 2026?
Well, I'm looking forward to just resting and recharging.
Yeah.
During the break for 2026. Probably do some more running.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you planning to do any marathons?
I haven't got into any good ones yet, but yeah, I do want to do one or two.
Yeah.
Nice.
For me, for this semester, I've been creating scripts to take home because I want to do some my own YouTube videos after having my experience working here. I want to do interviews for my family actually.
Yeah.
So I have all of my questions written out, and I have a lot of videos I want to start doing related to I'm a comms major, so there's projects that I've been doing.
Yeah.
I talk about a communication topic with media or TV shows that I really like. Try to break it down to make it relevant.
Yeah.
So there's that, and yeah, just recharging too. It's been a long semester, a lot of side questing, but I'm just happy that everything's now coming together now.
Yeah. That's good. Ooh.
What about you all?
You go first, Ghana. You go first.
I think for the break, especially, I'm really excited to rest because it's been a really long semester with a lot of classes and work and also applications, which takes a lot of time to write. But yeah, overall, I kind of started to do my little research about the fun things that I want to do because I don't want to just spend my break working and going back home. So some of the things I want to do is to go and do a pottery class.
Ooh.
And then to paint my cup or whatever I'm gonna do. I think it should be really fun. I've never done it.
That's exciting.
It's pretty nifty.
Ooh. Well, for me, of course, I do want to rest. That's for sure. I want to rest, but I've been really trying to learn more about making balloon arcs. My mom does them, and she's fabulous at them. But I want to go a little bit further with it, with making full on designs. And I've been saving some of those balloon arcs I want to do. I mean, even be able to do figures. I think that'd be amazing. So I that's one of my goals. Is hopefully I'll learn how to do something, and then I can apply those skills after in 2026. So
Maybe you can make a jaguar.
that would be cool.
Yeah, to put
Yes.
on the background somewhere.
That's right here.
Yeah.
That's one of my goals. So we'll see how that goes. I hope I don't start, January the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then the 4th. I already forgot about, my goal. No.
Yeah. Well, there are also some news that, we didn't really share with you guys yet. But as you can see for our background, we have the new award that we got for our podcast. This is basically the first award that we ever got. And I'm going to bring it here so y'all can take a look.
Yay!
Dun, dun, dun.
Yay!
Look at that.
So this is the award that we got for Take a Pause. It is a golden award, and I believe that we had 8 more colleges who were running to get the same kind of award, and we got the first
Universities as well.
Yes, the
Yeah.
4-year
Also
university.
4-year university.
National.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely shout out to the whole marketing team because we know that without you, all of that wouldn't be possible, as well as to our Director Garza.
Yay!
Definitely big shout out. And to everybody who was watching us throughout these 9 episodes. And we know that going further into the next semester, we're definitely going to do more.
Yes.
And invite even more exciting guests. We've already talked about it with Professor a little bit.
We're excited.
Yeah, so definitely stay tuned, and we will see you back in 2026.
Yeah. Thank you to all our viewers. We're excited. And I was sharing with Ghana, another goal we're going to have is that YouTube award. Right, Ghana?
Yeah, but it's all up to you. So definitely share this video with all your friends because, we're all making it for you to kind of get to know the campus, get to know our resources, as well as us as a team.
Like and subscribe as well. Yes.
Yeah. And this is basically the final product that we produced all together. Very colorful, I believe. You want to tape it? Okay. The final touch.
Final touch.
Okay, it is done.
Yes.
Wow.
We need
Very
a
beautiful.
Teamwork makes the dream.
Bam.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this last episode of 2025. Thank you so much for following us, liking these videos, sharing them, and we will see you back in 2026.
Thank you, guys.
Yay,
Let's go.
2026.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
With over 900 career wins and more than 3 decades of dedication, Coach Debbie has built one of the strongest softball teams in California community college history. And we are just very excited to welcome you here and talk more about your journey, your mentorship, and just to let her know better about, your excitement to work here.
But 900 wins. Hey, that's round of applause right there.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank
That
you.
is amazing. So we need to first begin, Coach Deb. We want to know your journey as an athlete. Like, what are the positions you've played in softball?
Yeah, so for me, sports was a big part of me growing up. I have 3 brothers, and my dad was a big-time coach in the area as well. So just kind of thrived on always doing something that was softball related or sport related. My experience as a high school student, I played 3 sports. So I played field
And
hockey.
that was my other question, too. What other sports you played?
Yeah, so field hockey, basketball, and softball. So those are my 3 sports. Pretty much played every single year from freshman all the way till I was a senior. So I was very fortunate. And positions, mainly second base, infield with high school. Then I was able to transfer to community college, which, go community college. Went to West Valley College, which I was actually recruited to come here to San Jose City, but West Valley was closer where I grew up, and it was an easier commute for me. And then there I was able to play softball. Got to play some different positions. My coach said, I need you to play first base. I said, no problem, I'll play. And then my sophomore year, I was a catcher. And then played some basketball over there as well. Got to transfer Chico State, so got to play there, softball. Got recruited to play there and played third base, second base, catcher, kind of wherever they needed me. I was just a versatile player. Just whatever you need, I will do because I wanted to play. And then got to play field hockey there too, ironically.
Really?
So it was pretty fun. Great career. I was very lucky not to have any major injuries. So
No, that's really, really good. Yeah, so I used to play softball. It's been a while. And I like what you said, right? You're moving around, trying new positions. I actually started as an outfielder playing center, and I loved it. And then from there, my coach had said, and this actually, it didn't happen until, when I was in high school, because prior I was always outfielder. And he said, I think you should try for pitcher and shortstop. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. And I was really nervous, but, it was a great experience. I did have an injury, which is actually all my hair on my eyebrow. And it was just an interesting experience overall, but fun sport. I definitely took away from softball. One thing though, I can definitely say that when we're playing sports as student athletes, is you're balancing school, right? Also the sport and everything else, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good points. Yes.
Yeah, and kind of, going back to your journey here at SJCC, we know that you started in 1991 as a faculty, right?
Yes.
And we just really want to know, what classes did you have a chance to teach?
Yeah, for sure. So, hired in 1991 seems so long ago, but really I had an opportunity to become a faculty member, and with that hiring, got to be the head softball coach as well. So classes, there was a variety. We had tennis courts back then, so I did tennis, taught some tennis classes. Racquetball, we had a racquetball facility, bringing back some old school classes. Archery I knew nothing about, but my athletic director, Dean, said, you will teach that. So I learned quickly how to become, better at that teaching archery and the love of doing just like cardio kickboxing, and we did cardio step aerobics. That was big.
Really?
So those are my mainstays to start. As I've evolved over the years, my favorite now is hatha yoga. Yoga for stress management.
Am I right? Share that. Like I think Coach Deb does teach yoga.
Those are my favorites. It helped me stay grounded being here and with coaching and teaching. You know, as you guys know, sometimes there's some strenuous things that come your way, and so you have to learn to kind of balance. So that's one of my favorite. We also have a life skills class that I teach. It says for athletes, however, we have multiple, this semester I have a variety of students in there that just want to learn, you know, what it's like to try to manage and be the best version of themselves as a student and also student athlete.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And so, Coach Deb, you had chances to coach at four-year universities, but you chose here, right? And so what made SJCC feel like home for you?
Yeah, I think right away I knew this community was just so welcoming. We had really good people to work with and made some great relationships over the years. So it was a family for me, you know. And so I think the biggest thing is with the 4-year, you travel quite a bit. So you're leaving, you know, for me, I decided after I got married, then I had kids, I was like, I don't really want to travel away too far from them. Plus I wanted to recruit locally and bring students that live in our area here. So, and then I get to teach. So at the 4-year level, you don't really teach as much. So I got to get connected with students as well. So that was a big, being able to walk cross campus and see students and that were in my classes and stuff.
The softball games are mostly here in California, not like out of state?
Correct, yeah. So we just play locally. And I mean, the furthest you could go, back then I used to travel down to Southern California and we would play in tournaments and it would be like a big weekend that we'd go. But a lot of the traveling now is mainly north and just, you could go and then you get back home. It's not that you have to stay overnight and then lose track of, you know, the connection because my family, it's big. You want to make sure you stay connected with them. So
definitely.
100%. And then with over the 900 wins, which is honestly incredible. When I saw that number, I was like, wow, this is honestly truly amazing. How would you define success?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the success is more than just myself. I mean, I surrounded myself with good people. I had really good assistant coaches, coaches that played for me. They came back to coach with me, so that was always a fun. I'd look around and go, "Wow, you're back with me," and learning how to be a coach and not a player that I had. I just think for me, just the transfer. I'm very academic minded, so I taught and tried to be the mentor for the student athletes that I had. That you want to do well academically so you can transfer. So those successes were seeing them at the 4-year level, you know, if they choose to do that and then get their careers going and their families that they create and just kind of seeing the growth that they become, especially as young women.
And transitioning now to like mentorship and life lessons. You've coached generations of players. What have your players taught you through the years?
Yeah, I saw that question. I think I learned patience because there's times when I would be so, okay, we got to, you know, and then they say, Coach, we're okay. Like, we're going to, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a game. You know, we have to learn how to understand that there's more to life than that. And just the dynamics. I had so many players come from different family dynamics that I learned. I was fortunate. My family, you know, my parents, they're still here, you know, and for them to still be around, they were very close to myself and my brothers. So some of my players, they didn't have that. You know, one parent family or no parents. You know, grandma's raising them, an aunt or uncle. So I learned a lot. I learned how, and just the multicultural, just the different things that they had to go through and the battles they had to face every day. So it taught me to say, you know what, we're going to be okay if we work together. And I learned a lot from them as well, how they had some people that I would term as survivors, like they were just surviving each day just to get here and to be able to be a part of something. So that opened my eyes to a lot of different things that were out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the greatest things about SJCC community, that we have so many different people from different countries, different backgrounds, and just to get to know each of them and like as many people as possible is just really great to kind of, you know, see what's happening out there in Illinois. the situation that we have
for sure.
within ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you so much for sharing, your lessons that you kind of had with your students. But what would you say would be like the main lesson that you want your students to kind of get out of the classes in your program?
Yeah, I would say just have a voice, be the best version of yourself. I think people don't realize how good a person they are until they look within, and just try to be open-minded. Don't be afraid to take advice. Keep an open mind, and the biggest thing is open mind allows for good communication. So being able to share what you feel, and being able to be a good listener. So those were things that we tried to emulate on the field, and have our students, not only students but student athletes, know that it's okay to come and share how you're feeling for the day, and we'll try to give you direction as to where to go to get help, or if you just need a pat on the back or a high five or a hug of some sort. So that's my biggest lesson, is just be okay with yourself, set goals, and be able to get to where you want to go. But surround yourself with good people.
That's true.
That's probably why
Definitely.
I stayed here, because
That's
there's
true.
really good people here.
And we have great resources and services
We
here.
do. Yeah. So for sure.
Definitely. And so looking back, how do you think softball and coaching has changed over time?
Yeah, for the speed of the game. So now there's time, where the officials are timing. You only get so much time to get on the field, off the field, to throw the pitch. The bats have changed. They're a lot more pop off, the ball off the bat. The ball has changed. Used to be a different color. And just, I think, the speed of the game, and then technology. We didn't have any of the technology, videotaping, being able to show players, where they're at, and how they can change their skills by just watching themselves. So yeah, it's the technology and the media and the different things that have come into play have really made that game grow. And so many more people are watching the game now at the higher level. So it's really cool to see how the game has become what it is now.
Yeah. Well, and personally for me, a person who doesn't really play any games, I've always been curious about, right before the game, I feel like every time when I watch the game, the whole team is just like so excited and so prepared to kind of start and win. So
we're pumped up.
Yeah, for sure.
Cheering on.
Yes, exactly.
I wonder, do you have any like rituals or preparation before the game to kind of get excited about it?
Yeah, for sure. So I think just the preparation throughout the week prior to games, I think that's the biggest thing, is they get excited. So I often would say practice is the coach's time and game is your time, your time to shine and do what you do, what you've worked at. Rituals, every team was different. I used to have teams that would be in the locker room and then they'd come out with a chant, or they would have certain music they would listen to. Routines, obviously there's let's get the hitting in, let's get the fielding in. There's different things that we do on the field, pre-game warm-ups. But I think the excitement is just nowadays it's hair. Like they're getting their hair ready. They're trying to make sure that it's braided right, or do I have the right ribbon in? And so it's different. Old school players I had, they're just like, let's go. We don't need that. So the changing of that, which is fine. That's just their own identity, which I was like, that's fine. You need to do that. Come get that done. So everybody, I told them to just pick what works for them so that they're prepared and ready, and try to just, this is when you step through the gate, now we have gates to come into the field. This is your time.
Right.
Enjoy, try to leave anything outside that maybe is bringing you down, or negativity. This is your time to be, enjoy the game you love. So,
and I like how you mentioned that, like taking that time right for yourself, what's going to help you. I recall for me when I would pitch, and if I had a bad day or just in general, I didn't want to bring that to the game. So what I would tend to do is I would ask my coach, hey, is it okay if I go out in the field for like 20 minutes by myself, just do some pitching, just let everything out? Yeah, go ahead. And I would do my thing, and it would really help me prepare. And I mean, I would just leave it all out there. But by the time it came to game time, I'm ready to go. Like, let's go, let's get things going. I would forget of whatever I was going through prior to that.
Yeah, great way to do that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. And so the other thing I want to know about is, going into personal and fun, what's one thing people might be surprised to learn about you outside of SJCC?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very much an outdoor person. I love gardening. You know, people might go, "What, you do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's kind of my place." Like you had mentioned, you know, you needed time before the game just to kind of be you. That's just my chance to just kind of let everything go. And I love camping. You know, just going to different places, parks and campgrounds, lakes, just to kind of see the nature of things and hiking. So that's me. You know, I have certain things I like to kind of go do. Just kind of an active person, but I think gardening is the most peaceful for me to kind of just let loose and enjoy.
In particular, right now that you're gardening right now.
You know what? Well, they're slowly going away, but I have a lot of good strawberry garden that there's only. I was out there yesterday and there's only a couple left. I'm like, dang it! So it's just the time, you know. But and just the zucchinis. I love zucchini, you know, squash, stuff like that. The things that grow, that take off. And we have a lot of fruit trees in our back, so it's fun to go out and kind of pick the apple for the day, or you know, go get your plum or whatever. So yeah, I love it.
That's really neat.
It's fun. It's fun. Something different. So,
No, this event has been great. Thank you so much for coming out, Coach Deb. We've learned a lot, and I know very soon, right, we're going to be having the softball games. So let us know, when does usually like the softball games will start, so we can be able to go out there and cheer for our team.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a fall ball, which means I get to play a few games, and it's scrimmages playing against other teams, but in January. So January ultimately is the start, and then at the end of January through May, through April, but playoffs are in May. Those are the times. So we'll make sure we get the schedule updated on the website and make sure people come out and cheer on the Jags. They would love that.
And in these usually time frame, like for our viewers to know about for the games, like what days and time possibly that we might have an idea.
Yeah, for sure. So most of the games Tuesday, Thursday, 3 o'clock. Okay. However, there are some games on Friday and Saturday. So and those are usually what we call double headers. So there's like 2 games. So those could be like at 1 and 3, or 11 and 1. So just kind of check the schedule, and we'd love to have as many people come cheer the Jags on.
Definitely. And I've mentioned you need to volunteer. I will go out there.
I know. I love it. I love it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. We'll see you soon.